guys, so welcome back to my channel. It is, why are you doing that? I'm starting again. Why'd you do this? Hi guys. Hi. So welcome back to my channel. It has been a long time. This is a life update and I just thought it would be good to bring the person who has basically taken over my life. No, I know a lot's happened. Last time I did a video, she was probably about 4 months or 5 months. Anyway, so yeah, we've been really good. It's been obviously we've had summer, been getting out a bit more, but obviously now with the new rules it's going to be a little bit harder to do certain things, I guess. But yeah, we've been really good. What have I really been doing? Oh, you got something to say? Go on, tell them. She is crawling, she's eating really well, and yeah, she's just growing by the day. And honestly, motherhood has been really amazing in the sense of like I've been able to really grow into the whole motherhood role naturally and a lot more probably smoother in a sense because I've had a lot of support from my husband, given that we've been in lockdown. But you know, at the same time, things like mother and baby groups, I really was looking forward to that, meeting new mums, meeting up with people who I could do my little coffees and things like that. But obviously, you know, we haven't had that opportunity, and it's just so annoying because by the time I'm ready to really go back into full-time work, I wouldn't have been able to experience those things. But there have been some things that we've done. So like last week we went to Camber Sands, didn't we? We went to the beach. Yeah, so we went to the beach and that was really nice. It was me, Chinara and my husband, and we've been talking about doing stuff for ages, and there's so much to do in Kent. Beaches, historical stuff, picking apples, whatever you want to do with kids. Like there's so much activity. So I've been like trying to, you know, get out of the house and actually explore and do things with this little one. And yeah, it's been really fun. It's been nice to just do things as a family. Other than that, what has happened? I've cut my hair off. Now the reason why I cut my hair off was because, not because I just wanted to cut my hair and just try a new style, but simply because I have this disorder that I suffer with called trichomania. I think I'm saying it right. I hope I am. But basically it's one of those disorders where you literally excessively pick at your hair, especially when you have anxiety. Now I didn't really think lockdown affected me as much. Chinara's down on the floor now, as she likes to stand a lot. So my anxiety was obviously rising with the whole COVID stuff, and obviously not being able to get out, see friends and family, and I wasn't feeling comfortable. We've even seen like my parents and things like that, and yeah, I think that kind of led to a lot of anxiety. So I was picking my hair ferociously. Towards the end of my pregnancy, I literally was picking my hair like mad. So by the time of like a month in postpartum, where your hair naturally starts to fall out anyway, where I'm picking on that one side and it was this side, which has actually grown back really well, it was literally bald. I think I've got a video when I'm going to try and insert what it actually looked like, because it was so bad. Like literally just this side was balding and this side was fine. It was terrible. And I've had this before. So when I was getting married, I had the same thing, and I actually cut my hair off and I actually dyed it blonde like this as well. And do you know what? I'm loving the blonde. The only, Chinara, do you want to get down now? I'm going to see Daddy. Or are you going to be a good girl? Going to be a good girl? Okay. Yeah, basically I cut my hair. Hey, there she goes again. So yeah, I decided to cut my hair, and I've not looked back since. My husband actually cut my hair because the barbers weren't even open back then. So yeah, I did that in, I think it was June. But do you know what? One thing I really love about short hair is that I don't have to think about wigs. Now, don't get me wrong, I love me a good wig, but it's so nice to just kind of like embrace my natural hair again and actually just wear it out and not really give a toss about or have to do much, especially when you're a mum and you're on the go. It's crazy. My podcast, Two Queens in a Pod, is been nominated for an award. It's called the Brown Sugar Awards, and it's all about, you know, celebrating black women. And yeah. Chinara's teething, by the way. So yeah, like it's all about, you know, empowering and supporting and celebrating black women. And we've been nominated for Podcast of the Year, which we're like a year and a half into our podcast. We've had so many publications like write about us, put us in their articles. We were featured in Glamour magazine the other day. So it's been really positive, no matter, like, even though like we've had to like record at home. It's just reaffirming basically that we actually have to keep going, and I'm really enjoying it. It's the one thing that I'm actually consistent with. I wish I was like that in the gym. Down goes Chinara. Let's talk about fitness. So I have been battling with fitness. So after I gave birth, obviously I had the mum pouch, all of that, but I actually lost a lot of weight very quickly. So I wouldn't say I went back to my original weight straight away. Like, I still had a lot of hips and I had a bit of a belly, but you know, I didn't look too bad. I didn't actually look too bad at all, but I didn't have any appetite, and that was affecting my breast milk. I stopped breastfeeding about 4.5 months in because my appetite was just going throughout the window basically. I would have to force myself to eat, and it was getting to a point where I just wasn't getting the supply I needed, and she was needing more, and I was only able to get like 30 ml at a time. It was just mad, like, and that was not going to give her anything. So I did give up. That sounds so bad. So yeah, I did give up, but I do feel like with my next baby, I know exactly what I need to do from the start. Pumping, eating better, actually just making sure I'm in a routine very early on within myself, to ensure that I can actually, you know, do the whole breastfeeding and actually create the milk that I need. So yeah, that also played a part as well on my mind and just how I was as well. I don't think I had baby blues, but I definitely went through a time where I would have my low days, and even now sometimes I have low days, but I think that's kind of natural, especially as, you know, I'm back with having periods and things like that, which I'll get into another video on postpartum, because I do feel ready to talk about everything that happens, because it's not for the faint-hearted, girl. It's not for the faint-hearted. So yeah, I've been going back to the gym now. I'm happy I'm back in the gym, but I am always moaning about it. I don't actually want to be in the gym. I'm one of those people that I want to click my fingers and I want to be slim. So I've also started a home improvement page. So I've been trying, I know now what I want to do with my house. And as you can see, with this room, it's quite bare. This is actually, my guest room, and I'm getting there slowly but surely of what I really want for this room. So I know the aesthetic that I want throughout my house. I'm kind of getting there with each room. I'm taking my time though. There has been a lot of updates and things like that I've been putting out on my Instagram page. So make sure you follow that, because it's really light-hearted, it's fun, it's DIY, it's all about me making mistakes. Just basically seeing how I just transform my house, hopefully for the best. And yeah, we've got some major things coming up soon. I won't say even major actually, but things that are gonna just make so much positive changes to just how our house is going to really look. And a lot of it I'm doing myself, so like painting, I've been painting up and down, and I've actually found like it's actually quite nice to paint. I've actually found like a new like kind of hobby with painting. So yeah, like I'm really enjoying this journey, but I'm taking my time. I'm not rushing it. I'm not gonna buy like splurge stuff and things that don't make sense. So yeah, make sure you follow that. Make sure you definitely follow me there. Baby number 2. Everyone keeps asking me, when's baby number 2 coming? Now for me, like, I love the whole prospect of being a mum again. And do you know what? If I knew that we were going to be in this current state again, I probably would have just gone back to back, if I'm honest. I know that might sound crazy, 2 kids under 2 or even 1. But personally, I just feel like we're not really going to be doing much for the next 18 months or so. And I just kind of feel like I really don't want to have like massive gaps within my kids, because I'm 30 now. That's another thing. I turned 30. And I actually was able to have a little celebration. I'll say little, but it was kind of big. A little celebration. Yeah, I had like a barbecue brunch. It was so good. Everyone ate, everyone had a good time, and yeah, it wasn't the original plan. So my original plan was to go to Ibiza, have like a group of my friends and family to come out and just like get a nice villa and just have like a good long weekend. But So this has now become Chinara's video because I can't get a word out edgeways. Can I speak? You gonna allow me to speak? So my original plan was to go to Ibiza with like a group of girls and my friends, my husband and maybe some of his friends, and just literally just have a good time in a villa, have a private chef, all of that stuff. But obviously Corona came and, you know, not enough time to kind of prepare to go Ibiza, even though everyone was in Ibiza. Good time. I had a good time. It's good to be 30, I'm not gonna lie, I'm really excited. Are you tired? Another I've been doing, so Chinara recently lost a lot of hair. She was born with a big full head of hair. Chinara was born with a lot of hair, and a lot of it's just like falling out, which is absolutely natural. So I've been doing like a routine. Her hair looks dry at the moment because it is, and she needs to have a little spray up and some shea butter that I've made to go in it. But yeah, I've been like doing that, just trying to make sure that I'm doing the best I can to make sure this one grows up to be an amazing baby, which she already is. But yeah, and as you can see, she's very active with me, especially. Maybe not with other people, but she's extremely active. Aren't you? Aren't you? But yeah, life update done. I think that is really it. I think I've covered every part of my life and what I've been doing and what's happened. But yeah, I hope you guys stay tuned. I do have some more videos coming out. Hopefully we'll be able to bring you a lot more videos, and yeah, it should be fun.